Good morning, Jenny. Good morning. Oh, hi, sweet girl. So I gave Jenny some food first, but the kittens won't leave it alone. I better feed the kittens so they'll eat their food. Here you go, honey. Wow, look at that muscle power. Like pull-ups to get your food. Oh, well, where are the kittens? I better go find them. That kitten. Are you trading? Uh-oh. I'll just get the one. There you go, little hungry one. He was trying to scrounge on the ground, eating the cast-offs from the other two kittens. So yesterday, I shared that our prized buckling died. He was the one unrelated to any of the does, so he could breed with anybody. He had the prettiest coloring and the sweetest disposition. Well, Dimitri's pretty too, but we were really looking forward to adding his genes to our herd in a big way. But we're grateful that we still have another buckling so we can continue with our herd. But yesterday we moved them from the enclosure by our house to the buckling enclosure we had created, or the buck's enclosure when they grow up, when he grows up, over across the way. We've had to kind of scramble to make last minute adjustments. Right now, we're keeping Sky with Dimitri. We think Dimitri is going to probably try to mate sooner than later. He's just an aggressive buck, and so that's how we think it's going to go. Plus, we think that Carmel died of coccidiosis. So we went to 2 stores trying to find the right medicine, and he died while we were gone. The medicine we did find for it is called Corid. It's not generally advised to use it because it causes a vitamin B deficiency, specifically B1 thiamine. So we'll have to inject vitamin B. Good morning, goats. So yesterday we finally sat down and got the rest of this encased, so they're not getting out now. Because coccidiosis is so very contagious, we're treating him because he has a little bit of diarrhea. So we're giving him a drench of Corid. And then we're treating all of their water so that we don't lose all of our goats. And then Sky is in with them because if he mates with Sky, she won't die. Joy is little, so Joy is more likely to get coccidiosis, and she's also more likely to die from an early pregnancy. As far as what caused it, I honestly think if they had been moved out here, it wouldn't have happened. This is green pastures, and up there the pig keeps turning the water and digging it up, and so anyway, we're going to move on and be grateful for the animals that we have and try our best to take care of them. Hi, Sky. I was worried about you. I didn't know where you were. So because he has the diarrhea, he's the only one we're giving the medicine to. This is actually more than he needs, but he tends to not take the bottle well, and more runs out than gets in him. So maybe we need to get like an actual plunger sort of thing. Okay, Harmony, honey. Come on. Come on. Time to go. Come on. Now you guys stay in there. Because Joy is so little. I mean, Dimitri's even smaller, but we already know he has it. So we want to keep it away from Joy. And Joy is tiny, and Joy is Abby's goat. So we want to be careful. I came over to check out the line that we're going to run the fence in right there, all the way to the barn. I've been spotted. I don't have anything for her. Sorry, Miss Piggy. Hey, look! We have a pumpkin sprout here. I had just about given up on them. These leaves are so pretty with the dew on it. I really hope we have time this year to get tomatoes off of it. Brandon squash, this is a summer squash. It's really starting to take off. That's excellent. I absolutely love the foliage on sweet potato plants. It's just so pretty. And it seems to like sprawl and just beautiful. Look, we have a tiny seed sprouting. Now talk about a bean sprout. There we go. Hey, look, we have little okra sprouts too. That's super exciting. So in this part of the garden, we have watermelon here in the middle, and then you can see that line, that's the okra, and okra will grow quite tall. And this part of the garden stays shadiest the longest. So we're going to plant the cold weather crops over here. The sun isn't high enough yet to show you the shadow. That'll probably be 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. But over here we'll have broccoli, possibly some peas, other stuff. We have a lot actually. I just don't remember what it is. And then, so okra is on this side. And then on this side we will have some peas, which are also, not peas, but beans, which are also quite tall. So they'll be offering shade to this part of the garden. I'm considering putting sunflowers in, because sunflowers will also offer a ton of shade, but I don't want to cast too much of a shadow because the watermelon needs full sun, and I do mean full sun. So we'll see. It's kind of funny to me because the weeds are starting to look like, you know, possible plants. Like this one here with the double leaves on two sides of it. I'm like, I wonder if that's a brassica of some sort, you know? And then this looks like some sort of wild lettuce. And I know we didn't plant these, so they're wild, but it's still pretty funny to me. Also, I do want to say, I will not eat things that if I don't know that they are edible. There's no sense in, you know, I mean, like we have wild hemlock on our property, and that's like deadly if you eat it, especially the root, which is what most people eat, because it looks kind of like it's in the carrot family. Oh my word, look at that cantaloupe plant. I'm so excited. Speaking of beautiful dew, look at this plant. The corn leaves are just shimmering. So the other day, we ordered ladybugs, and we walked after the rain to go put the box in the garden. Can you see where we stepped? It's like the moon landing. Look. Let's just take a peek. There's one in there. Oh, a few in there still. This here somehow makes me think of the Lion King. Look at that. They're literally waiting in line for the nesting box. Don't mind me. I'm just going to slip in here. Hey, little turkey. Thank you for surviving. Oh, it's been a rough year. Just the one on bottom down there. The one on bottom down there hasn't moved very much at all. I saw a tail twitch. I'm getting worried. I'm going to check on it. Oh, still very much okay. Wow, I've never seen a chicken do that before. Well, I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, it was about time we got you out of that crate, isn't it? Out of that crate and out into the wide open. I know, you're still scared of me, aren't you? Yeah. You sure are pretty. Okay, so I'm here with the pigs now. It's currently 84 here, feels like 90. And I'm sure the pigs are feeling every degree of it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to up their water. I usually give them 10 or 15 gallons a day. That's both to drink and to wallow in. But I'm going to bring it up to 20. Start watering them in the early morning and in the evening. It's extra work, but they're worth it. And we want our pigs to be comfortable because it's not easy for them in this heat. Plus we got a pregnant mama here. And we want them to be comfortable. And we got tons of scraps for you today. Tons. And so I'm sure they'll love that. It's a change up from the constant grain and commodity mix that they usually get. I think we got you some eggs and some burnt lasagna and some leftover spaghetti. You and Miss Piggy can eat the same strand and then kiss in the middle like Lady and the Tramp. Does that amuse you? Do you think that's funny? Yeah? Yes, you do. Oh, wow. No, don't come any closer. I guess I should look at the camera right in front of your face, should I? All right. You guys enjoy. Stay cool here, and I'll bring you your food. Okay, guys. Go, Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig! Oh, wait, you can't eat out of the bucket. Okay, you're having the... the eggs and spaghetti for you. Mr. Pig, you get the lasagna. The best thing about this is it's our free garbage disposals and we don't waste anything. Hey, Miss Piggy, you can eat his eggs while he's not looking. Go to the other bowl. Quickly. So I can tell Mr. Pig is more of a Italian eater because he didn't eat any of the eggs, but he ate all of the spaghetti and left the eggs, and he went over to Miss Piggy's bowl for what was left of the lasagna. And Miss Piggy is finishing up his eggs. See there? You can both enjoy the mud now. This big massive one for Mr. Pig that I'm not surprised at all. Doesn't quite cover him. And a smaller one over there, but still a pretty good size for Miss Piggy. And you guys can root that out until your heart's content and it fits you.
We have a chicken sitting on the eggs. It's not the same one from earlier, I think. It's hard to tell with the light off. But I've never seen one hang out here before, so we'll see if in 21 days we get baby chicks. And then I don't know if you can see it, but there are 2 chickens that roost up in the tree. Sometimes there are 3, but it's hard to tell. It's so dark. But there's one there and one up there. And they're so high, there's no way to get them. I just hope an owl doesn't. I'd feel a lot safer if they would actually go to the chicken coop.